Hey, what's up, YouTube fish, tube, and fish fan? This is yours truly, Rob, with the Freeze Aquariums. Today, I was going to come to you with another unboxing. Unfortunately, I must have accidentally deleted the video. So, at any rate, I picked up some more fish from Pet Kiosk Live. There's a link there so you can check out the initial unboxing of the fish. So, Pet Kiosk Live is based out of New Jersey, around the Bergen County area. What they actually are is a wholesaler to stores. Now, they service the New York area, up here in the capital region, Long Island, I want to say Rockland County, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey. They figured that, at least the information that I got when I spoke to the owner, which I'll get into in a minute, said, you know, we're already delivering fish to the store for the store's inventory. Why don't we offer the service online and save people money? Now, you and I both know it doesn't matter if it's fish, dry goods, plants, God forbid rocks or driftwood, you're spending $50, $60 in freight alone. The savings that you will find, and a lot of the fish that you will find, at least in my case, some of the more in-demand fish, I save $3 to $4 a fish to get the ones that I want. Now, granted, if you go back to my older videos, and for those of you who have followed me for a while, I price shop everything. Doesn't matter what it is. There are some fish that are either comparable to or slightly above Pet Kiosk Live. But for the fish that I've purchased and the ones that I look into, they're well below what the local stores here sell, as well as the brand name stores. The location you can't visit, but they do have a list at petkiosklive.com, and the link to the video will be right there, so you can go check that video out, of locations available that they service. So by them making deliveries to those various pet stores for their inventory, again, saving you money, you can order your fish, and they're there actually every Wednesday. So usually after 3 o'clock, because it gives time for the driver to get them to the store to put them in a safe place until they get ready to call you. In my case, I've lucked out. The last 2 shipments, they were ready by 11 o'clock. So at lunchtime, I rode over and picked them up. I got a call Tuesday night, and he texted me and said, can you do me a favor and give me a call? There's, an issue with your order. So I was like, okay, so I called them. And that's kind of where I got a lot of the info from about the store. We talked for several minutes. What had happened was, I wanted more I ordered 6 pygmy cories. He said in quarantine they weren't doing well, and he didn't feel it would be right to sell them, knowing that there was a high probability that they would die. That's a big plus for me. Secondly, I had also wanted additional celestial pearl danios, and he has them still in an extended quarantine. I had an issue on the first shipment and some of the replacements where I had one die from the first shipment and one die actually in transit. So he's like, I'll replace them, don't worry about it. I can, I'll throw in a couple more. So that was handled. He also does get some fish that are wild caught, and some of them are seasonal, so there was a few that I wanted that, he won't have yet. Not a big deal. During the conversation, I had asked him about the business, and that's where he told me about that. And he would take care of the one fish that I had lost in this shipment, which I told him, I said, you've gone above and beyond at this point, so I'm not even worried about it. As I just checked on them when I got home, they all look like they're doing well. So now that they've been in the tank for 24 hours, I'll show you what they look like. And after that, I'll come back and give you a little bit of a story of why I think Pet Kiosk is probably somebody worth checking into if you're in those areas. these are some of the fish that I've got from various sources. I just done an unboxing video on Pet Kiosk Live. So I received another shipment, and probably won't be able to see them because as soon as I get back to the glass, they run and hide. I ordered another fish that I've never kept, the the Tetra Fire Greens, and then I added some more dwarfed emerald rasboras, which you can kind of see way back there. Then I also have some celestial pearl danios, and then I have the fire greens. Got to clean the glass. I'll get to it at some point. But there's a school of those guys. They're pretty cool. I mean, they kind of look like a faded out neon. As you can see, they will school with light kind. So since I put them in the tank, and they've been in the tank for 24 hours as of right now, they'll get to be about the same size as a neon tetra. And I figured they go well, because in this tank, really, the only thing that's in here is one of the angels, a bunch of neons, and then deep down in that blackbeard covered piece of plastic fake plant, there's a couple coolie loaches, and then there are some bristle noses, which are hiding out somewhere, and a couple cories, which actually laid eggs all over the place, but I don't think any of them made it. But yeah, I've got blackbeard in there. I don't worry about it. I just keep it controlled. I'm going to cut those off and get rid of that. So at any rate, so I've dealt with, some local stores that will sell sick fish. I've actually had one store that I had let one of the clerks know that, I had gotten some fish here the other day. I put them in my tank, and first thing this morning, they're covered in ick. So I went to the store just kind of undercover to see if anything was done. The tank was in quarantine. All the fish that this particular group of fish came from were still in the tank and all infected. So, this customer service, I can't complain. I really can't say enough for PetKioskLive.com. I will say this, as a lot of you subscribers know, if something's good, I'll tell you it's good. If it's crap, I'll tell you it's crap. Now, this is my second review on this store. I'm not getting paid for these reviews. I'm doing these reviews because a lot of you folks that are in my area, as well as scattered out in the service areas that I mentioned, you can price check. Go online, PetKioskLive.com, see what they have, and, go to your local fish store, compare pricing. Look online, compare pricing. This is just another option. Same thing I do with my lights. I bring you options so that, you can decide what works for your fish tank, what works for your fish. It just gives you another option to help you save money, which that's what my channel is about. So with that being said, folks, like I said, I was going to keep this one short. Again, go check out Pet Kiosk Live. See if it can save you a few bucks. And with that, folks, as always, take care of yourself. Take care of each other. God bless and peace.